Hello, and good morning. Alright, it's time to finish this thing. So this is the same turn as before, I just got everybody fixed up, so... You can see here, everybody's been healed up, with one last turn remaining to go take out Shaharing. Alright, let's go do that. Goodbye, Shaharing. I'm sure that's totally the end of the boss. Yeah, that's a pretty fair assessment. We don't offer much in return, or anything really. We just kind of break stuff. And then we're gonna go to the friggin' Hell Dimension and fight him on a big square. Because we have to have a big open map. Them's the rules. Because we can't have a strategy game that doesn't end in a friggin' Hell Dimension. Why? Who knows? But, like, all the good ones end in Hell Dimensions or something. Whatever. Only survivors can participate. What? But what about all the corpses? Alright, now what they're trying to say is that only the ones that made it through that fight can participate. Alright, well, these things won't be charmed, so I'm going to go ahead and give Sans the Ambition. Feels fitting. Honestly, movement won't matter that much, so probably a Glass Pumpkin is fine. Actually, come to think of it. Nah. I was gonna give some different stuff, but probably not. Misk Thredo never even made it to this fight. They're just all hanging out outside, I guess. Nice thing is, that is quite a lot of survivors. Actually, I think that's... Yeah, all of the... Everyone except for Rapari of that new squad here is perfectly fine. They're... Well, I mean... We'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. Okay. Go ahead and pop that on there. Actually, this is really quiet, isn't it? There we go. It's a bit louder now. Alright, everyone looks to be equipped. Okay, good to go. And the best music in the game now. Friggin' crazy demon bird thing time. That's such a cool move, though. Alright, so he basically permanently has 4 guys out in the field. These ones... Like, their agility is so awful that I would never expect them to hit anything. These guys might, because their agility is actually really good. It's like 300, whereas mine are 400, but still. Like enough for a 50%-ish chance. Actually, let's take a look at that. Yeah, look at that. So, suddenly, from being utterly unstoppable, my guys actually are at a pretty major disadvantage here. He just rolled a 1%, so... Nice. Okay, well, Sans is almost dead first round. Good to know. Yeah, how about you get undead? So this is why I over-leveled, why I over-prepared. Because you get massive debuffs this entire time, and yeah, it's a little bit of a crap show. Nuke time! Now I realize that's not hurting him, but I can't really get to him this round, and I need these things out of the way. There we go. So he's guaranteed to be killed off by the orb, or not orb, but star tiara one way or another. And that's basically what I'm doing with these guys. So I'm setting up the ninjas to be killed off. The other ones have a 1% chance to roll a kill, so... Or actually, it's not as bad as I thought, because it's doing 170s instead of the 300s that that other guy was doing. I think that might be some kind of weirdness with damage. Because that probably should have been rolling much higher. Maybe the game was feeling merciful. Who knows? There we go. I don't think they ever actually explain what the deal is with her having these powers. Yeah, whatever. You'll sort that out next turn. Well, hope you remembered it, because the plot reminded you. And there we go. So, for a few rounds, I can basically delay here. Using orbs and that sort of thing, because he'll essentially just use Descent instead of anything else, and yeah, they can hit without any problem, and they get stronger with every hit. Fantastic. Broken. So what I found hilarious, I was recently taking a look at the wiki for the Flash. I know, this seems really bizarrely random. Wow. Okay, this is going to take a few rounds. But anyway, so I was taking a look at that, because we were watching this whole thing, and I was trying to figure out whether this thing my wife had joked about that was actually true, wherein they just basically keep redoing the same thing over and over and over and over and over. They're just like, hey, our main guy's a fast guy. Every bad guy has to be a slightly faster guy. And, they just keep redoing that, and I remember that from the cartoon ages ago. Okay, why does his second round every single time do more damage? I wonder if I can stack that higher. Well, at any rate, so I was looking it up, and apparently Longinus, or Longicolnus, whatever you want to call it, it's supposed to be the Lance of Longinus that they have in this. But it's funny, apparently they have that in friggin' Flash, also. That a little bit funnier than it should be. Also, yeah, really, why does Why does that work that way? In that case, this might be easier than I thought. That's, yeah, already a third of his health. Alright, fair enough. In that case, everybody else needs to focus on these guys. Alright. So she doesn't have anything else, but she does have an orb. Orbify this mess. Fantastic. Yeah, let's see. Probably gonna do Sheer and Apocalypse, right? Okay, never mind. Maybe they're not as guaranteed as I thought. Yep, Sheer. Oh, man, they just killed off Sans. Okay, well, that's not great. Day of Reckoning, that's what it's called. Okay, yeah, no, that's totally dodgeable. So Sheer is the only scary move, then. And Cataclysm and Apocalypse, let's see. So either of these are probably going to kill off someone. Okay, Steve is in really harsh shape right now. In that case, Lance is actually going to stop trying to do damage and will instead drop one of them dealies on him. Arguably, I probably should have gone for Atropos first. I wonder if it's a morale thing that's going on here. Jerking off Steve. And there we go. Now let's see what this does. Should probably kill off all remaining standards. We'll probably end up calling up more help next round then. Or not. Yeah, these guys probably still have more than enough. Alright. I think moving him here will help with the morale situation. Wow, what? That does way more than it probably should. Why the hell does that do so much? Bizarre. Finish? Finish. What you gonna do? Not very much, it would seem. So there's descent for more units. A cool sound. And that is not a good thing. That scares me every time when they start just gaining levels with every hit. Okay, so Rapari is probably going to end up sacrificing himself. Okay. Actually, no, Vin can probably go and do this thing. Then he can go do one more hit. Then Rapari can move in and probably heal him. Actually, somebody else can probably do that. They wouldn't get instantly killed. We'll have Tia do it. Actually, wait a sec. Crap, I didn't... You know what, whatever. We'll have him take a normal slash. You heal yourself up, that should be fine. Then he's gonna heal as well, because I don't want him to get bizarrely crit or whatever. Alright, you're gonna orb. So yeah, with the combination of every single overpowered item in the game, this is not going so badly. Alright, so what's he gonna do? Alright, over-leveled ninja coming up. Haha. Self-preservation. Wait, what? That's it? That's all you got? It's your friggin' super move? Oh, well, whatever. Rip this guy. Friggin' Steve knows no mercy, even for the devil. I know, that's my job. There we go. Run done. So granted, this would have gone very differently under a different rule set. So yeah, she basically gets over being dead quite easily, and just basically decides, hey, you know what? I'm gonna just go hang out with Satan forever. Because apparently somebody decides that each time for some stupid reason. But of the endings, I think this is my favorite. So she tries to, or he or she, whatever the hell this thing is, tries to take somebody. So Sybil gets taken in this one, and given that she's like a crazy spy gypsy or whatever, and like low-key evil or whatever, that's fine. And so Eleanor's her sister, it turns out. Oh, dang. That's weird how that worked out, but I guess it makes sense. Oh man, that is some crazy chopping going on the left. And I don't know what Duke they're talking about here. Because if they're essentially landing more people to fight over a fight that they've already won, what's the point? So yeah, everything kind of calms down, everybody goes on living their lives, and, well, first off, I kind of want to see what happened to the party members I rejected, because I'm not sure how that ends their stories. Also, it's kind of funny how there's the abusive priest guy, and she still keeps coming back here. Like, really now, what is all this? So yeah, they saved the island, and now these two are basically going off to go live on an island or something. Basically just gonna go have a nice quiet life somewhere. Make a screw cannon, you know? This is the way better ending. And now, first time through, I misunderstood this, because I thought that those two were supposed to just, like, end up regardless, because I never played Lucked when I first played this. So... oh yeah, and then this one just kind of, like, decides, hey, I'm gonna go become a ghost, because I did my job, so I'm gonna ghost retire. And it's like, boom, bye. I'm gonna die for no reason. Kind of like this weird Irish story wherein some guy ends up going and like starting a country with like 99 women and one guy, and then he just gets tired of dealing with all the crap all the time and just jumps into the water and becomes a fish. He's like, nope, I'm out. This is way too much for me to deal with. Well, anyway. So this is a hell of a fantastic game in my opinion. Absolutely friggin' love it. Easily one of my favorites. And yeah, there's the title crawl right there, like, no, he became this guy, except it's burned off, so maybe he didn't. And in this route, he didn't. I really love that they added multiple endings where that's actually not the case. Now, it basically says that they left off to the sea and were never seen again. You know, Drill Sergeant Ivana here basically becomes queen. The economy recovers, everything's all great. Good stuff. And yeah, then they're possibly thinking about self-governance, so that's great. So the island might be able to just run itself, which Lotus doesn't seem big on doing, but hey, you know, stuff kind of worked out. That's usually where Ariel would come in, so I guess that didn't happen. And yeah, they're off to go live wherever. How sweet. See, like, normally the cutesy romantic ending or whatever, not hugely big on, but in this case, like, there's so much crap going on that it works very effectively. You're like, man, at least those two got a good ending, you know? Like, the island worked out fine. So yeah, we ended up losing 17 fairies over the course of this run. 7 units got fired, 128 units got killed off. And pretty crappy completion ratings, but hell, you know, this is the best kind. This is the best ending, I think. So yeah, because yeah, the A plus ending that you get for doing everything right is super depressing, because then Eleanor just basically gets, like, Satan eaten, and then he decides to go back home like, no, I'm gonna go take over a country by myself. They're like, yeah, that's the super good ending. Like, no, that sucks. Life of politics and war forever? That is some lame crap right there. Anyway, so next up will be probably One Vision under this rule set. I'm probably gonna go and pop some cheats in there to make that happen, because it's gonna be a little bit of a setup. But yeah, we'll see how that comes together. Anyway, see you then. Thanks again for offering up this challenge run, and yeah, have a good one.